Hey everybody, good morning, good afternoon overseas. Good to see you all. Another amazing training with Sensei Gabby. I love all of her combos that she does. A lot of high energy, a lot of cardio. She has a lot of energy. I love that. She also did an amazing job stretching us back out. So I'm going to give everybody a couple of minutes to get on here, kind of catch your breath after that training. You do not need your gi top or your belt as usual, so make sure that we get rid of those. If you want to take a minute to also get more comfortable, go ahead. If I could get a thumbs up that you can hear me okay. I'm using a different sound system today, so hopefully it's coming through. Maybe not. Anybody? So, today it has been a month once again since we've had, let's see here. Let me make sure that I have, okay, can y'all hear me? Oh, good. Thank you, Nadja. Thank you. I was getting nervous. It's been a month. Again, time is flying by. I hope it's been a great month for you guys, but it's time to do balance training once again. Okay, so today, since Sensei Gabby did such a great job stretching us back out, we are going to do some stretching, but I also want to work on that balance. Once again, it's so important for us. So with that, again, barefoot as always, and whatever you need for comfortable. Hey, Mark. Good. Ready to start? I am too. So with that, the weather's, we have a break in the weather here in Memphis. It's a little bit cooler. Today I'm supporting my New Orleans Saints since football has started back up. And it's a cooler temperature, so I'm going to attempt to be in the sun today. If you can't see or hear me, let me know. And with that, we'll take it away. All right. As always, lifting it up to the sky. Big breath in. All the way to the top. And let it out. I like to take my time with these. Big breath in. Let your body relax as you're doing these. And out. Relax. Let all the tension go in your body. Relax your legs, relax your hips, shoulders, everything. Big breath in last time. Inhale. And exhale. Sending out all the negative. Today's going to be a beautiful day. A lot of positivity. A lot of good balance work. So let's get into our mental mind. How to set our focus. So once again, whenever we do balance work, we want to find a focal spot, preferably something that's around your eye line, maybe just a little bit lower. There we go. So, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. Find your focal point and just lift that leg straight behind you, keeping your body in a straight line. And hold. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, ki, ji. Good. And down. So we're going to do the other side now. Again, keeping everything in a straight line, finding your center. Don't lean over to the side and then lift. Just lift where you are. Okay, this is all balance work. It's all helping out with the hips. Ready? From here. Left leg lifting up and ich, ni, san, shi, go. See, it doesn't have to be high. Just enough to where you can feel your... Here we go. There. My phone is doing all kinds of crazy things. I hope I'm not cutting out on you guys. So now we're going to, again, set our balance straight and lift that leg from the hip, just straight in front, 6 inches, nothing big. And ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, J. Good. Other side. Lifting that leg straight up. Notice once again that I'm not shifting to the side to lift it. My hips have to remain very, very, very straight, okay? This is where the little bitty fine-tuned extra points, a bug attacked me, is what's going to make the difference in building those muscles up, okay? So without shifting, just lift, all right? Ready? 6 inches in front. And ich, ni, san, shi. Straight line. Go, ruk, sich, hach, ki, ji. Good. That's it. All right? So now from here, we're activating our hips. We're activating our inner thighs. You should feel that a little bit more starting to tighten up, which is good. So from here, we're going to lift Maigeri and hold. This time, instead of holding our leg, I want you to be able to hold your leg up yourself, okay? This is building thigh muscle and also hip flexor and stability muscles, okay? So holding that leg. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, ki, ji. Down. It's important too, while we do things, we're building these muscles, but go ahead and get used to that foot. Maigeri. Pull the toes back if you want, flatten that foot, but just don't have it pointed or dangling, okay? Everything just as we practice in class. Other side, ready? Lifting that leg up, not holding it. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, ki, ji. Good. Our goal here, the more we train these and the more we do things, is to be able to hold these without jumping, without bouncing around, without bending our upper body, everything waist down for the 10 seconds, okay? So now we're going to take that out to the side, and again, holding our own leg up, we're going to hold it up in Mawashigiri. Ready? Just to the side. It's a little exaggerated, should be behind a little bit more, but just straight to the side. Hold it. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, ki, ji. Down. And other side. Lifting that leg up. We want our foot as even with our knee as possible. Hold it. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, ki, ji. Down. Good. Now we're going to lift it to the side in this direction. Knee up. So as much as you can directly to your side, lifting up. Ready? And hold. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, ki, ji. Other side. Remember, keeping that foot nice and flexed. Lift that leg up. Ready? Hold. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, ki, ji. Very good. Even though we don't have a lot of katas that have one leg balance work, it still takes balance to do any of our motions. Just to step from Zenkutsudachi to the next Zenkutsudachi takes balance work. It's balance. To be able to pull your leg in without this hip coming out, without having to shift too much in your upper body, but to be able to just pull in, to pull in and step out is balance work, okay? So this is very important. It's not just muscles building up, it's balance. Okay, so from here, we're gonna do a stretch of the quad, but also balance work, okay? Everybody has done this stretch before. You're gonna grab your foot, make sure that your knees are even with one another, find your focal spot, set your balance, and go. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, side. Ready? Lifting that foot up with the knee down. Make sure your posture's set. And feel the stretch as well. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, ku, ji. Very good. Now from here, we're going to do a moving balance motion. So we're going to lift that leg up like we did in the beginning, my Getty, and we're going to take it out to the side, and we're going to bring it back, okay? That's one. We're going to do that. We're going to shoot for 10, all right? So stick with me. It's okay if your foot wavers, okay? That's your stability muscles at work. Try to do these without holding on to anything if you can, okay? That's our goal. Ready? Knee up and out, in, itch, knee. See, my foot's wavering. San, that's because I'm trying to utilize all of those muscles to stabilize me. Breathing, relaxing. Keep going. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. Out and in. Good. So we got to work out, we got to stretch, and we're stabilizing those muscles. Other side. I'm rolling this up because I want you to see that it takes a lot of ankle and footwork to stabilize, and that's okay. But what we have to learn how to do is to separate the ankle and stability muscles down here from the rest of the body. Just because we feel our foot do this doesn't mean our body has to do this, right? For instance, Gakaku. Here, just because my foot's wavering doesn't mean anything else on my body has to. Stays the same, right? It's not all around. So use these moments now to try to separate the layers of what we're doing, okay? So, other side, lifting that leg up, find your spot, and out, itch, knee, san, shi, go, concentrate, rub, breathe, sich, have fun, hach, ku, 1 more, ji, very good, and release. Now with these, if you need to hold on to something or if you need to touch down when you're working on it, that's not a problem at all. It's okay. But make sure that you're constantly working to get these a little bit better, all 10, right? Okay, so now from here, we're going to go my Getty, and we are going to hold our leg, and we're going to bring it to the front and side. Not much. And this motion really doesn't serve much purpose other than I want you to feel this muscle here, this hip and buttock muscle here engage, trying to stabilize you. When you start to understand which muscles it takes, oh, make sure you can hear me. When you start to understand which muscles it takes when you do certain motions, then you can put your mind in that spot when you're doing one of those motions. I hope that makes sense. It makes sense in my head. All right, so from here, you're going to focus on this area. All right, picking that leg up. Focus. If you need to hold on to something, by all means, please do. So from here, we're just bringing it in. Don't shift your base foot like we normally would, Mawasha. And knee. Feel that engage. San. Shi. Make sure you're looking at your focal point. Make sure you have your foot the same height as the knee. Rok. Sich. Hach. I can see my mom inside doing the exercises with me. I love that. Que, je. Awesome. All right. I hope you guys are enjoying these and giving them a shot. If you can't do it right now, make sure you do them later. You can always go back and watch these. Other side, we're going to lift up. Make sure that that foot is even with the knee. Make sure your base leg is ready. It's okay on these if you lean a little bit because it's an awkward motion. We're concentrating here on this muscle, making this muscle tight and stable, okay? You can do it with your mind. You can, I promise you. So, hold it. Focus. Ready? Itch. Knee. Focus. Sam. She. Can you feel that muscle burning? Go. I know I do. Rook. Everybody has one side that's better than the other. Stitch. Know which side is good for you. Hutch. And work the heck out of that side. Q. One more. J. Good. You want to always find your worst side, whatever it is, whether it's your yakizuki, your right kibidachi, kokutsudachi. Whatever it is that's your worst side, work that side, work it until you can no longer tell which one's your bad side. Okay, from here, we're going to take it down. We're going to line our knee in front, we're going to line our foot in front of our knee. You feel that? Already. I'm going to try to get straight on with you so you can see. Foot in front of the knee, right there. For whatever reason, this is the hardest one for me. All right, ready? Just lean forward. So we're stretching out our hip flexor, but we're also utilizing, you'll feel this in your glute, you'll feel this in your hamstring, you'll feel it in your quad when you sink, and in your abs. It's real good all the way around. And push. Good. Woo! Try to keep that balance straight the whole time. The trick is keeping your hips straight and squeezing that base leg glute. Squeeze. Push. If you want to add yakizuki to this, you can, just so you can get the feel of what we're doing, but don't let your hips turn. In and back, in. Let's do one more, and in. Good. That actually takes your mind off of trying to keep your balance and makes it a little easier. Again, foot as in front of the knee as you can get it. Find your balance, squeeze, and lean. Itch. And back. Knee. And back. Don't let your hips turn. It's hard to do yakizuki and back. The back part without shifting those hips. Squeeze. Back. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Push. We're stretching and strengthening and toning and balancing. It's an all-in-one today. Ooh, aren't we lucky? Aren't you glad you joined in today? Squeeze, squeeze, use everything. Use your toes, use your foot, use your knee, use your hip. Keep going. Use your mind. And one more. Ready? Go. Good. That is a very tough one. Very enjoyable too. So from here, I'm just going to show you one that you can do on your own. That's also another good strengthening for the hips and for stability muscles. Is just to, we're not going to do them today, we're running out of time, but to come up, and as you come up, lift that leg. Notice I lifted it straight, okay? I'll show you what I mean. So we're gonna lift it. If I were to be weak in my abs and weak in my stability muscles, then I would bring my foot around like this, okay? I'd put it down, going around. So we're gonna engage everything and lift that knee straight up like my Getty and set that foot right in front, okay? In its own line, we're not trying to go in front, okay? So lift it straight up and down and going back and down. Other side, lifting straight up, down, lifting straight up and back. We'll do 3. Going for the second one. Ready? And other side, lift it up and down. Right leg, lift it up and down. This is very tricky for stability because you want to lean and fall. You can see me wavering all over the place. One more time. Left leg and up and down. And other side, lift it up and down. That's a fun one to do with the kids because the kids like to try little competitions, and you can see who can keep their legs the most straight, who can do the most without falling over. I'm very competitive driven too, so I enjoy that, competing with my classmates as well. Okay, now we're going to do some stretch those stability muscles back out. So let's sit in a butterfly. If you guys will do those, you can do stability training as often as you like. You can do it every day if you want. I know I do. I just enjoy it. But if you'll do it at least once a month, you will see a difference. Not as fast as if you did it once a week, but you will see a difference. Okay, taking it nice and tall, leaning over, big breath out. And up. Taking those feet out. And sitting straight, leaning at the hips, ready, and over, big breath out. Chin up. And back. And out a little further, lean it over, breath out. And bring it back. Feet straight out in front of you. Again, sorry for the bottom of my feet. And take it over, leaning at the hips. This is stretching out the back of your legs, stretching out those glutes, stretching out your lower back. Okay? We're not trying to bend all the way over. We're staying straight for this one, bending at the hips. Okay? This is bending at your back. This is a good stretch too, but right now we're bending at the waist. Okay? Here. Holding. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rok, sich, hach, ku, ji. All right, I'm going to go a little fast through these because I know that we're running out of time, but I do want to get a little stretch. Wasp. Left arm across. Don't take your shoulder with you. Keep it straight. Straight. And other side. Just enjoying the beautiful day, enjoying the weather. I hope everybody else is having a beautiful day at home as well. There's a lot of just crazy weather going on all over the world. In the United States, we're battling fires, we're battling hurricanes, floods. So I hope everybody's able to stay safe, protect your families, protect your bodies. Use our karate training to keep our minds calm, to not let outside influences influence our emotions too much. Lifting up. Let's take this in a little bit. I want to stretch the back of our legs again because we're trying to stretch back out our stabilities. So take it down, chest to knee. and walk it across. Other side. And walk it back to the middle. We're going to hang here for just a bit. Right now, you don't feel it, and you probably don't notice it, but the way that you're sitting right now, your back and your butt muscles right now are tight. Your hips, they're tight. You're squeezing. In about 10 more seconds, you'll feel everything relax, unless you can go ahead and put your mind there and relax them, okay? Once you feel that relaxation happen and your muscles are not tensed anymore from trying to hold you up, just relax. That's when the stretching begins. That's why it's so important to hold these stretches for 30 to 45 seconds so you can get past that tight where you're trying to protect, your muscles are trying to protect your body from bending a way you're not used to. Let them relax. Then enjoy the stretch. All right, so we should be there now. Sink a little bit lower, big breath in and release. We're so blessed to be here. Blessed to have each other in karate in this wonderful sport. Big breath in. Release. Good. Let's take it back to butterfly. We have to take time to sit comfortable, whatever's most comfortable for you. We're going to work on our neck for just a moment. We have to take the time to be thankful and realize what we do have and that we are here. Otherwise, all the negativity in the world right now would just bring you down. And other side, we're going directly ear to shoulder right now. This is a light pull. I'm using these two fingers. This is just a light pull, pushing my head down. Now we're going to take those same two fingers and we're going to take our head to the 45 degrees to that corner, stretching right here. And up the other side. I hope you guys can hear these hummingbirds. Their wings flap so fast that it actually sounds like they hum. Hence the name. But we only have these beautiful birds for another maybe week or two, and they'll start to head south with the change of the weather. I'm going to take these two fingers on both hands and I'm going to gently pull my head straight down. Keeping your spine straight. This is important. Instead of like slumping over, we're going to keep our spine straight and pull our head itself down. Just like this. Pull down. Relax. Relax your shoulders. Relax your neck. We're going to hold this one for a little bit longer. And release. All right. Okay. So, like I was saying, I hope you guys enjoyed that. But like I was saying, please take the time to do the stability training as often as you can. It really helps with everything. It helps with basics. It helps if you're preparing for one of your tests. It helps mentally get you just prepared for life in general, because it requires you to focus. You have to take everything out of the equation around you, make the world stand still and focus on one spot and focus on your body and make your body be what you want it to be. So you have to be in control. Natalie, thank you. It's always nice to have you here. Alan? You will be. Keep stretching. You'll get elastic. All right. Just making sure nobody has any. Back, I have an inherent weakness. These balance exercises are fantastic for helping. Our Achilles are so vulnerable and so easy to tear. And the older we get and the faster we jump into karate before stretching, the back part, before stretching our hamstrings out. You have to really make sure your hamstrings are ready before you start class, because if that's tight, then that's what's going to pull that Achilles. It's not necessarily just your heel being on the ground, it's your whole leg being tight. So very, very important that you warm up. I should say warm up. It's not that you have to stretch everything out before class, but you have to warm everything up, because those Achilles injuries, Cameron, you can attest to this, they take forever. John, always good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Oh, Naja, I'm glad you can hear the hummingbirds. Again, like I said, we only have like another week or two left with them. They've already started to go south, but they joined us all summer for the stretching session, so that was nice. Okay, if you guys once again have any questions, comments, any type of stretches or injuries or anything that you'd like to discuss, just friend to friend, then by all means, please contact me anytime. You can message me, and I'm always here. It's what we do. We help each other out. And one of the things that we always discuss in my dojo that I like to tell my kids is that a candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. So that's what we're here for. We're here to build each other up. We're here to cheer each other on, help each other out in karate and in life, and just enjoy each other's company. So with that, everybody stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, and I hope to see you next Sunday.